Hey guys, this is your friend Mainar from Civil Center and I welcome all of you back to our channel and another video tutorial on Revit Structures. So friends, in today's video tutorial, we'll design a full building in Revit Structures. First of all, first step will be the modeling part and next step will be the detailing part. So both the steps we'll do of an RCC building. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So first of all, we'll have this particular, as you can see, this is the interface of the Revit Structures, and we can open a new project here. And when the new project is opened, okay, sorry, I'll just close this and we'll open a new project here. You can have this option of this new project, and I'll go with your metric structural template. So this is the template which you want, or otherwise you can also browse for a particular template which you have which you want. You can see what are the things which you have here. You'll have these are the templates which you have. So these are the default templates in different languages, and if we go with English, and you will have this particular uh, default US Canada, default metric, and default. So these are the the templates which you are having here. So you can import any one of them, and in the libraries also you'll have different libraries, Indian libraries. These are the profiles and notations which you want to import. So default metric structural template I'm just taking, and then okay, and after that we'll start the modeling works. So depending on system, it will lag if you're using us basically any processor above i7, and if you have a 16 GB or above RAM, then you should be good to go for this. Otherwise there will be some lag in your system. So first of all, we want to go to this elevation window which you see here. Let's go to the east elevation here, and let's define some levels here. So this 0 level, we want this as our base level, or if so, let's keep this as a base level, and let's keep the height of this particular foundation as 1.2 meters. So 1200 200 I am selecting. So this will be the height of the next level. So let's add more levels. How many floors of the buildings you want, it depends on that, how much level you want to give. So suppose I am making a G+2 building. So for that, what we'll do is we'll simply add more levels. Let's give the height of 3 meters to 1 floors. So we'll go to this particular, as you can see, you have this option of modify levels here, and you have this option of structures, and here go to level here, and here you will have this option of pick lines, and take an offset of 3000, since the default unit is here. So we'll have this one floor and the next floor. So this is G+1, and for the G+2 this is the next floor which we have added. So now we have added the particular floors of this particular G+2, and let's see how it looks from the other elevations. This is the east elevation, and north elevation, south elevation, and the west elevation. So for the 3D view, we can go to this particular view option, and then you can go to 3D view and just select on the default 3D view. So we have this default 3D view which we have selected. So now you can start working on the plans here. So first of all, I'll go to the default level, that is level 1. So if you remember, the level 1 is the basic foundation level which we are working on. So let's create some grids in the level 1, and after this, after creating those grids, we'll just you know uh, start our work. So if you go to structure, you have the option of grids here. So you have this various wizards. You can actually create rectangular grids as well, and depending on your preference, you can import models, and as well you can then select or place your grids. But for now, let's take a simple option of creating grids here. So I'll select this grid, and I'll select any make a line here, and another line I'll make from here to here. I'll just join it here, and these two lines I have created. Now let's take this option of this pick lines option, and after that I'll just pick suppose I want spans of 3 meters, and I'll just do this 3000 because I want 3 meters. So I'll just place the particular spans here, 3 meter spans. Let's give some four spans of 3 meter here, and here also let's place some spans of 3 meters. So I think this should be enough, and any of the extra lines, just click on double escape 2 times, and any of the extra lines, this can be simply shortened here like this, and here also can be shortened here like this. Up to much the portion which you want you can keep, and the remaining portion you can remove. So like this we have done here. So now if you check in the 3D view, the grid, it's not visible actually, but here you can start working. So first of all, let's define our foundations and insert our foundations here. So for that, we'll just go to structure here, and then go to this isolated foundation, and now we'll define some isolated footings. So we'll just select here and select any size, and then go to edit type, and as you can see here, we'll just duplicate the size, and let's give a size of 800. Everything is in mm here, and then I'm using duplicate because we don't want to interfere with the original dimensions which are given. So that's why I've created a duplicate RCC item, and then I'm editing this. So I'll give this 800 into 800, and multiply with the depth as let's give this depth of 300. So this is the particular footing size which I want. I'll just click this, and now I will change the dimension. My foundation thickness is 300, and both of them are 800. So you can just change accordingly. You can get the foundations accordingly as per your preference here, and then just click on OK. And then please observe, and you can just note it that where you want to place the particular foundations. And if you want, if you have select this particular at grid intersection, and you can select this. Suppose I select this grid, and suppose I select the entire grids here, and then click here, then this will be selected on the grid intersections. Otherwise you can select one by a grid, one by one, to insert this particular footings here. So here if you can check the in the 3D view, these are the particular footing sizes, and this is the level in which you're working on, and you can go back to the east elevation and check. As you can see, these footing sizes are below the level 1. You can also select this, and you can as you can see here, this is elevation at the bottom. So if you just change this, if you can change this with particular thing, you can you have the option of changing this particular level to the top one. So you can you will be able to do that. And constraints, as you can see, this is level 1 which you have, level 1 constraint which you have, and if you just click on this level 2, let's see what happens. So it will go back to the level 2, but I am just keeping this constraint as level 1, and that's why it is going below. And if you want this above, and you can just give this height offset here, 300 is the depth. So if you just do this as 300, what happens, you can check, it goes above. So like this it happens. If you want to keep it above, you can keep the height offset, or if you want to keep it below, then you can do this. Please remember that most of the cases in construction, we want that all the footings lie in the footing base lie in the same level. So in that case, we can actually give the height offset of all the footings and arrange that at the same level. So having said that, we can proceed forward. So now this is the level 1, and now we want to place some columns. So I'm going for the structure. I'm going for the simple column here, and we have the steel and RCC column. Let's go for any size of the RCC column, and then we'll go to edit type, and the same thing, I'll just duplicate and name a new column size, that 250 cross 250 be the name of my column which I'm putting here. Okay, and the sizes, that is breadth and the both the dimensions, I'm just defining this as 250 cross 250, and I'm okay with this. And after that, that also that particular for all the columns here, now we can keep the constraints. So I can place them at the grids here and select all the grids here and all the grids like this as well. And after that you can just press Ctrl and then select all the vertical grids as well, and then click on OK. And after that, as you can see, some of the particular elevation, if you just observe this, and you can now observe that all of them have moved below because we haven't given any particular constraint to them. So if you just base level and base offset, if you can give this as 0, and then it will move up. So if you can just top level, if you can just give them top level of base level, if you just give this level 1, and top level, if you just give this as the entire particular level 5, and then apply, and it will move upwards. And this base offset, if you can reduce this to 0 and click on apply, and then you can just check out this particular thing. And if you just taken level 1 and also taken 3D, we are good to go. So to avoid this particular thing to happen, what should you do? I'll just tell you here. And before, let's go to the press Ctrl then and go to before inserting the columns. So when we select the columns, and suppose say we have the selected size, and you need to go and confirm the particular level. So we'll go to vertical column first, and this this particular thing, as you can see here, we go to edit type, and you'll just check whatever the particular properties which we can edit here, and after that you can just click on close. And after that we have this option of depth and height. So here, and just give this as a 0, and I'm just, for viewing, I'm just inserting one column here, and you can just give this as level 5, and as you can see, this attached structural foundation will move to the bottom. So to avoid that, what we can do here to avoid that, just take the columns here, and take the particular size of the column here, and just give this option of the height here, and give this a height of, let's say, give this height and give this level 5, and then place this. So this is the best option to do this, and you can check in the east elevation as well. So this is the best option in which you can do this. And so we'll repeat this particular step again, and just delete this column and show it for you. So for what you have to do while inserting a column here, simply go to columns here, and then select this particular size of the column, and if you don't have this size, you can just change this. And after that, while placing the columns, we'll just do this as a level 1. Just make this vertical first, because we want vertical columns, and after that we'll just give this particular change this to height, and then change this to level 5. That is the maximum level which you want. And at grids, you can select here, and then select this grid, press Ctrl and select this grids, press Ctrl and select this grids, and after that tick on it, and as you can see, the grids of the columns are placed. Just go to 3D view, and you can check that the columns are placed. So this is the best option of placing the columns. If you want to rotate this particular file, just click on the mouse middle button, and hold the shift key, and then you can rotate this particular you know file. So after that, what we can actually do is we can go back to the plinth level. So the work of this particular level has been over. Now we can go to the next level, and that is the plinth level. So at the plinth level, let's go to the particular option of your beams, and we'll add some beams here. Just take a concrete beam, and then we'll just click on edit type, and then go to duplicate, and then 250 cross 250. I want this particular size, and then I'll change this particular dimensions accordingly, 250 and 250, and then OK. And then we'll just simply go and enter the particular uh, you know uh, dimensions. Now I can simply, as you can see, you can simply click on here and this point and on this point, and then join them. As you can see in the 3D view, the particular beam is joined at the plinth level. So right now one question might have arisen in your mind, that whether we can do this also with the help of this particular option of grids. So let's check out whether we can do that or not. We'll go to beams, we'll have taken the beam automatically, and then we'll just click on grid lines, and simply just select this grids, and then select this grids. As you can see, press Ctrl and select this grids as well, and then click on finish. So after we have done that, we'll just check in the particular 3D view in which level this is done. As you can see, this particular thing has been done exactly at your plinth level. So as you can see, the modeling is easy once we have the particular plan which you want, and similarly we can add the beams in the particular floors also, remaining floors also. Suppose if you insert reinforcement and then insert your beam, then it will be better. So let's change the particular view to a realistic view. So in the realistic view, you can check that the model is viewed better, and as you can see, the structure has been ready at the plinth level. So the next thing which we can do is we can simply go and copy this to the next level and insert the slab. Since there will be no slab in the plinth level, and the next level there will be slabs, so we can what we can do is we can insert those slabs so that the modeling part is completed, and after the entire modeling part is completed, then we'll go for the detailing part. So how can you do that? Let's find out. So we can simply go to the next level and insert insert our beams, and now we'll also check whether you have an option of copying the particular members. So suppose we have this, go to this particular east elevation, and while we'll just select this, and when we are selecting this in the 3D view as well, as you can see, this all the beams are selected here. So in the east elevation here, as you can see, if we have this option of copy, so what it does is it copies the selected items from one particular level to another particular level. So it's important that you decide first what is the reference point which you are going to take. Suppose I am taking this as my reference point, and as you can see, I can move this particular line along this point only. So I can't move it upwards if I want. So this option I can't use here, right here. So I'm just copying this once again. Let's try any other remaining option here. So this particular option of copy is not working here. So let's check what the other option available here. We have an option of offset here. So if we take this option of offset here, and if we take an offset of, let's say, a 3000 mm. So let's give an offset of 3000 mm because the floor to floor height is 3000. So now let's try with a particular. So what is taking the select a wall or line to offset, and press tab to select a chain of elements. Okay. And just press tab and or control, and then select. Suppose I select this, and particular item is not You can see this particular item. Let's see align, and then we have this mirror pick axis, mirror draw axis, and split element, and rotate, and then cut. Let's go the graphical one, and then select this element again, and then view in the 3D whether any, as you can see, this particular options if you want. Then go to the east elevation, go with this particular offset, go with this numerical option. So this option is not working. So this two particular options which you have tried, they're not working. As you can see, this is actually, what they're doing, this is copying this particular beam here along this direction. So this is not seem to work because we want it in the vertical directions. So now what we can do here, if this is not working, so now we can go back to this particular option of just going to the level 2, and after going to level 2, let's go to level 3, and after going to level 3 we can just go to this particular option of structure, and then I will go to the particular option of your beams, and then select the particular concrete beam, and then we'll just select this option of on grids, select this grids, press control, and then select this grids, and then as you can see the beams have been made. Now if you can check in the 3D view, this will be done, but before that you should always remember that while placing your beams you should tick the button, otherwise your changes will not be saved. So we'll do it again. On grids, select this and shift, and then select this, sorry, control, and then select this, and then take this finish option. So now you can view the particular changes in this particular diagram. So what you can do next is that we can go to this level 3 and insert some slabs. So for the inserting the particular slabs here, we can go this particular option of slab structural foundation, or then we'll just close this and we'll show the other option, floor slab edge. So we'll go to this option of slab structural foundation, we'll take this option of rectangular one, and then we'll just select this up to this, and before that you can also define or edit your slab type here. Just duplicate this, and 100 slab I want, and then I'll just define edit this type, and this one will do as 100, and then OK. Slab thickness we have changed to 100 here, and then OK, and then I want to apply my 100 slab. Once I have applied, I can just give this particular finish or edit editing the finish mode, and you can see slab has been ready. Like this, actually I can copy all the slabs here. In the 3D view, if you check, my slab is ready here. So the slab top level, as you can see, it is the one which we need, and in the level 3 you can just, what you can do is you can just select this, as you can see, this grids, structural foundation, slab direction symbol, grids, structural framing. So this is selected, as you can see. So we can then apply the same slabs to the remaining parts of the particular building as well. So what we'll do is, if we can just change this particular to fine, and or else you can go in 3D view, and if you can just select this, right click, and then just go to hide in view, and then select this particular slab, and then go to this level 3, and then if you can just select this option of copy, you can see you can copy this particular item from here to here, copy. So we can copy this so next one, copy. So if you can select this uh, two more slabs, just go to 3D view, this slab is selected, so we'll just select this beam, and in fact let's select 1, 2 and 3 of these beams, and right click, and then hide in view elements, and then we can select this slab 1, 2 and 3. So when we are selecting this 3 slabs, and then we can go to this particular option of level 3, and then we'll just go to the option of your particular option of this we have here, copy, and then after copying this we'll just select this and take it to here, and then select this and take it to here. So this particular elements of the slab has been copied, and after we have copied this, we'll just go back to the 3D view, and then we'll check this particular model. So as you can see, this particular arrangement of the slabs have been done. So similarly, we can complete the remaining modeling part, and the modeling part is complete, then we can go for the insertion of the reinforcement, and after the reinforcement part is completed, so then we can go for the detailing part, the drawings part. So the insertion of the particular structural drawings are very important here, because the main objective on any detailing software like Revit Structures is so that we can complete the model, and after completing the model we can generate the drawings out of it. So you must remember the steps of it. The first step is the modeling, the second step is the detailing part or the insertion of the reinforcement, the third step is the generation of the drawings. So these are the 3 steps which are very important, and apart from the generation of the drawings, you can also generate the bargaining schedules or the quantity of rebars which you will use in a particular project. So hope guys this video was useful for you. For more videos on Tekla Structural Designer, Tekla Structures and SketchUp, Lumion and various other software related to civil engineering, stay tuned to our channel. Bye bye.